Good morning. It is 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. I'm your host for the Get It Back in Blood podcast series, Miss Kosh Taylor, a.k.a. Miss Go. All right. So, with the Diddy situation looming, which is a very cringe-worthy situation. It's just cringe. I just cringe at the Sean Combs situation. It's just cringe-worthy. It's depressing. Very depressing. But of course, if you're going to come after Diddy, you're going to go after Jay-Z and Beyonce and all those people. I say everybody was involved. Like I said, everybody, even the motherfuckers telling on motherfuckers. The motherfuckers telling on motherfuckers was upset because they didn't get, what they wanted to get out the deal, so they feel like they don't have to be quiet anymore. But in my state, the hand of one is the hand of all. In my state, you with somebody that commit a crime, your ass go down for that crime as well. Like I said, Jaguar White, she done been all over on Nature Boy's side of the situation. It doesn't matter if they're cops. If they're cops, or they're undercover cops or feds or something like that. They use their positions every day to commit crimes as well. And they're not people that I respect nor trust. Because you basically participate and then you turn a blind eye until you don't get what you want out of the situation. Meantime, there's victims on top of victims. That to me, it's a word called integrity, and a lot of people don't really show integrity when it comes to certain situations. I told another platform, this is like, why are you not doing such things or rubbing elbows with certain people? Well, those are my enemies. And so, there isn't anybody around that I would be able to mesh well with. I'm not supposed to be up there with that brand of enemy. So therefore I am not. Because all these people knew about these things the entire time. Whether they were young when they met these people and got into some kind of relationship, whether it be business or personal or whatever. I believe some of them are victims, but they became the predators. There are some victims that do not become predators, and there are some that do. I don't believe that there's an innocent person in the motherfucking bunch. In order for those people to respect you or let you get money with them, you have to be doing the same shit that they do. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. all this crazy ass shit about somebody said something about you. Nobody said anything about you over here. You're my enemy. No, no. I don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy that the people singing now or out here telling on them and stuff like that. Now, they should be held accountable, for the things that they've done, but this shit has been talked about for decades, for a very long time, that possibly could have been happening, but I didn't know about children situation, molesting children and selling children. I thought certain people was better than that. But as I told you, as life progressed, life taught me how to deal with disappointments in people. There is no way I would be able to live with myself knowing that I would be upstairs at a party and he got children sex trafficking while I'm dancing or singing up there at the party. Motherfuckers raping people and all kind of shit while I'm at the party. That wouldn't sit well with me. But damn, it is very cringeworthy though. It's very cringeworthy. It is very cringeworthy. It's not like It's an everyday thing for me to experience. I don't know if you can tell by my reaction or how I go off whether you believe that that's something that's truly normal for me to hear, to see or witness or anything of that nature. No, it's not. It's not normal for me. We all have a pedo or two in our family. Not no family that we made up and say, hey, join our family, you're a pedophile. No. We have people that, we're biologically related to who have committed those offenses, and we handle them accordingly. But that does not mean that every member of the family is supposed to be a pedophile. Like I mentioned about Saucy Santana's situation where he stated that his family passed him around like he was a piece of hot ass or some shit. No, you're doing too much to people that do not have money to say that, okay, those are the bigger people. So those children that they get in contact with, those children are not, everyday children for one, or they're specially shipped to them, or, or something like that. There are children in the United States that are dealing with Saucy Santana's situation today at 4 a.m. on this time. There should be nobody up bothering any children. But there are. The people work overnight. They don't want parents to really work regular normal shifts because they got their scammers working in the daytime, and at night they want parents to work so they can have the pedophiles and selling children. If they let you work at all, it's become a control thing. And I don't respect Kamala because I'm looking at the shit and I'm like, these bitches were like City Year. These bitches were like Boys and Girls Club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want me to say? I don't have shit to say about none of that shit because I wasn't there. I did not witness it. I don't like to bear false witness. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be a hostile witness in a situation I know nothing the fuck about. But from my observation, it is very motherfucking cringeworthy. It's very nasty and daunting. It's very haunting. It's like, damn, bitch. But hey, you highly weird. You know what I'm saying? So you highly weird. There are rumors of these things going around for years. You just, it's all coming out, whether it's true or not. They're going to stick something on you. You know what I'm saying? It was too many people around R. Kelly's situation, providing him with young children that got to set up and get immunity and be able to do documentaries and shit. That's an R. Kelly situation. So I'm just like, the black community, the minority community, the hip hop community, I have lost respect for them. And it's not because I'm disrespectful. No, it's because you guys are full of shit. Man, I love Tupac. I love such and such and such and such and such. But you a pedophile. You have a pedophile ring activity going on. Like I told you, African Bambaataa is not related to me. I do not like African Bambaataa. So you cannot say that my situation is directly linked to African Bambaataa. He is not related to me. Lance Taylor is probably not even his real motherfucking name. It's not his name. African Bambaataa is rumored to be up in New York, trafficking little boys, and he has a whole operation of people. He has a whole team of people that help him with that. So I would like to see Africa Bambaataa, under the motherfucking jail. You know what I'm saying? Held accountable for his shit. You know what I'm saying? And to go back to his original motherfucking name, which is not Lance Taylor. Africa Bambaataa don't have shit to do with me. People will disown you quick, but I don't like no shit like that. African Bambaataa, I watched the documentary. I forgot who, it wasn't a documentary, it was something on YouTube. That's how I learned of Africa Bambaata's reign of terror on little black boys, little minority children in New York. But if he's doing it in New York, then it's being done in different places, because these musicians do travel. You know what I'm saying? They do business. The old school hip hop community has seen a lot of motherfucking money. A lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about past Diddy, past 1997. I'm talking about 1980s, you know, with African Bambaataa. I am, you know, he claimed he's what, Zulu. I'm not no Zulu. I'm not Zulu. And I've said that several times. I don't have no Zulu blood in my DNA. You know, I don't like Africa Bambaataa. That's not someone I want to ever be linked to. But Lance has been apparently moving children, sex trafficking little boys in New York, in one of the boroughs in New York, for a very long time. And that's sad to me. I was seeing that, you know, on social media, guys just talking about it. Like, you know, like over hot wings and beer, you know, it's just like, yeah, I've been in places and motherfuckers just got up, you know, just got up and just raped the dude just right in my face type shit is going on, and I am cringing and I am perturbed and I am, there's a feeling that I get. It's just like, it's nauseating, and it's just like, when you send your husband off and he say he's going to what the boys are going to make money, or he work for these musicians, these people in the studios, you know, I had a different definition of weird musician, but it wasn't anyone raping, you know, or sodomizing people and human and sex trafficking, you know, just different. But I don't know how much activity, you know what I'm saying, people participate in. That's just too much. That's just regular coming down the timeline. And he's just like, you know, you kind of get used to it or whatever. It's very, you know, goddamn. And they're just like, yeah, It's like we sitting around talking about our kids and our husbands or some shit. Like it's regular everyday shit that they go into the studio or they go for a record deal and motherfuckers raping on them and shit. That is terrible. But I told you, the act of sodomy is really about power. Power. You know, it's about power. And it's about a sick type of power. But once you break a man's manhood, you've broken that man down. So, you know, that's why I say you can never come back from being gay. Women have a vagina. Even if she does participate in lesbian activity, she can still be seen as a woman. But once you boonk over and that is broken, like your cherry's broken, then you know it's hard to come back from that. I'm looking at people and I'm like, damn, nigga. But they always keep your devil high above your head. You can't get nothing without your devil's, you know, permission. You know, and so I just cringe. I cringe, I get upset. But I just cringe. Like, you didn't report it to the police, you didn't say anything. You know what I mean? So, but when you have a whole I don't know if you ever had the machine against you, bitch. When somebody uses the machine against you, bitch, that shit is not motherfucking easy. Your family and your friends, you'll realize motherfuckers more connected than what they supposed to be and shit. You know what I'm saying? And your life starts to spiral out of control. And that's a terrible way to go. Lynched like that. You know, these people here sick. They've been sick for a very long time. We'll talk about more about that later on. I'm Miss Go, aka Miss Kaj, for the Get It Back in Blood podcast.